Hello everyone. It's very sad that we can't meet together at Congress this year, but hopefully by this time next year, life will have returned closely back to normal. It's been a great honour and a privilege to be BEVA president, although I am a bit disappointed that my original plans for the year did go somewhat astray. However, we have achieved an awful lot in the last 12 months. We work on many varied projects, including the Welfare Toolkit, the Event Attendance Toolkit, the creation of a racing subcommittee and a new careers committee, and work on antimicrobial and anthelmintic resistance, pre-sales endoscopy, internships, Brexit, equine nursing, and of course equine disease surveillance following the demise of the Animal Health Trust, to name but a few. As many people have said, we have been through unprecedented and challenging times this year, but the profession has been resolute in its pursuit of upholding animal health and welfare and supporting our colleagues, our clients, our brilliant NHS, our friends and families. I believe that we rapidly and agilely adapted to the lockdown and the subsequent new normal way of life. Of course, there have been and will likely continue to be casualties of the pandemic in the profession. And we all greatly sympathise with all of our colleagues who face redundancy or hardship as a result of the economic consequences of the pandemic. The cancellation of Congress and many of our CPD courses over the last 12 months has been a massive disappointment. I must thank Kerry Sherlock and her Congress committee for all of their hard work in putting together a fantastic programme. Hopefully, much of this will be transferable to next year's Congress. So put the dates in your diary, 4th to 7th of September 2021 in Birmingham. I must also thank Sarah Gasper and Debbie Wiley for overhauling the CPD programme and successfully putting so much of it online. There are numerous other people that I need to say thank you for supporting me over the past 12 months, too many to name them all, but I particularly thank our council members, all of the BEVA staff, my colleagues in practice and my family. And one person who does need special thanks is our CEO, David Mountford, for his tireless work on behalf of BEVA. His network of connections throughout the equestrian industry has been invaluable during this crisis. David, I'm sorry that I likened you to Dominic Cummings in my speech at Congress last year, but clearly you have behaved in a far more professional and appropriate way than Mr. Cummings. So I must admit to feeling a bit like a thorn between two roses. My predecessor, Renata Weller, and our new president, Lucy Grieve, are both awesome people who have and will continue to be great champions of BEVA. So without ado, I'd like to hand over and present Lucy with the chain of office. I hope you have more opportunities to wear it than I did. And may I be the first person to congratulate you, Lucy.
Thank you, Tim. I receive this with great thanks and feel truly humbled at being given the opportunity to wear it. Tim, you have left me with enormous shoes to fill. Your leadership and commitment through this past year has left me in awe. Both you and Renata have been inspirational to me as an individual and to others. Renata, your determination and no-nonsense approach has been wonderful, and we will miss you on council so much. It's with that I take great pleasure in presenting you on behalf of BEVA with this lovely BEVA pin. So thank you for your hard work, and we look forward to hopefully one day celebrating together in person. And Tim, your cool and level-headed approach, always considering the wider picture, has been invaluable this year, as always. And with that, I'd like to present you with these super cufflinks and with enormous thanks from all at BEVA. So again, thank you, and sorry these aren't presented in person. See you soon as well, I hope. Looking towards the coming year, I'm excited, but with a little hint of trepidation at what it might bring. I, for one, can't wait to see the pre-purchase examination manual come to fruition, because it's been a long time coming. That's something you can all agree with. And also the progress in our war on equine obesity, which is a really important subject that's very close to my heart and something I see on a daily basis that BEVA has pledged to do something about in our capacity as best we can. I'll be sad to see some of our council members leave, but obviously look forward to welcoming the new faces. And what with the appointment of Dave Rendell as Junior Vice President this year, I think we are well equipped to deal with whatever this year throws at us. So here's to BEVA and all who sail in her. Cheers.